everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy, and we have another Junk Journal July check-in to do today. So, I'll be completely honest, I don't think I did much journaling on a daily basis this last week. I did every one of these today, on Sunday. What day is today? Sunday the 18th. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, I did them. So I'll give myself that. It was a busy week at work, and there were a few nights this week where I literally just could not do much of anything other than sit around and not do much of anything. So, yeah, I need to start getting myself into, I think, a better workout schedule. I think that'll really help me kind of deal with some of the new stresses that I'll have at work. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. So this first spread is, the prompt is monochromatic or monochrome. And I don't even remember. I think I started with these card catalog cards. I had bought these from eBay quite a while ago, and I really never use them very much, and I'm not quite sure why. But anyway, I started with those, and then found a few other little bits and pieces that you'll see, and then I went and looked through my 6x6 paper pads, which those are other things that I have that just kind of sit around and never get used. And from one of my crepe paper pads, I pulled out these pieces of paper. And so, they're all monochromatic. And actually, I really like how this spread turned out. But yeah, this was a little envelope that I decided to go ahead and take the back off, and I just glued it down to be a pocket, because I wanted to use that house because I thought it worked with the other images that I had pulled out. So I kind of wish I would have kept it at that. I don't know. I ended up with this layout here with the Maryland Club on the right side and the guy on the left side. And then when it was too late, I realized that those were both houses, the envelope and then that other picture. But the story I had in my mind when I was putting this together and finding the pieces for it was, I thought, well, maybe this guy takes pictures of houses or something. And so, I don't know. It's a very short story. Oh, maybe he's some kind of realtor or something. I don't know. Marketing guy maybe or something. But my main goal was just to kind of put the different pieces that I had pulled out down and in a nice way, showing all the monochromatic colors of them. So, yeah, really not much to talk about, honestly. It's kind of like putting a puzzle together in some ways when you're doing collages like this. I really find it really fun, actually. So, he keeps moving. He's looking down now. Oh, looking really down on the ground. I was having a difficult time with my glue. I'm trying to use up that other glue, and it doesn't really grab hold super fast, so it kind of moves around a little bit, and those little pieces that have like the book print on them, they're a thick cardstock, and they just did not want to stick. So anyway, I went ahead and put the big pieces on, and then I just decided to do these little small labels last on top. So then I had some extra pieces of that 6x6 paper pad left over. And I remembered, oh, I need to make a journaling card for something to go into this pocket. And yes, sorry, my kitty cat was feeling very needy today. He would not leave me alone, so there's going to be a lot of cat butt. So, sorry about that. I tried to keep it as, I don't know, keep it as far out of the video as I could, but sometimes you just got to work around him. It's just easier. I feel bad. He's I think having not terrible separation anxiety, but I feel like, and it's not even anxiety, I think he's just missing me because I've been spending more time working, in the office rather than working at home, and he's only known me to be working at home, so I kind of figured that would happen with him. Sophie, she's a little older and she's lived with different people, unfortunately, in her life, and she's, I think, kind of used to that, even though she wasn't used to it with me. But anyway, he's been very, very needy every time I've been home, so just dealing with that. So anyway, I just made kind of a little topper for that tag and with that last little label and a little piece of scratch paper, and stapled that on, and now we're on to the next one. So this day the prompt is layers, and so I just went and found a bunch of pretty things to build up layers with, and so here that's kind of what you're gonna see here. Most of this you're not even gonna see at the end, or a lot of it you won't see, but you'll see bits and pieces of it, and that's why I chose the things that I chose. Like, I don't care that you don't see everything here. Like, nothing here was really precious for me that you should see it, but this piece here is just a piece of paper bag from the grocery store, and then I just did gesso on top. No, actually I think that's just white paint, because I had run out of gesso. And then I decided to pull out my little Sari silk scraps and found some that were really cool, nice colors. It's kind of an autumn themed spread in the end, and I didn't really intend for that, but hey, that's okay. That's what I'm thinking about at work right now, so it's fitting for me for July. We're always a few months in advance in retail, so not just a few, a lot of months in advance. So anyway, I'm already tired of Christmas. So yeah, just putting some of these pieces of sari silk down in layers in interesting ways, and then this is a piece of vellum that, since I still had my stapler out, I went ahead and just stapled that because I didn't really want it to have glue marks on there. And then these are some dried leaves that I had picked up from Joann's clearance last winter, because I guess it would have been their fall clearance. And so I kind of knew I knew I wanted to use one of these leaves as the centerpiece of the spread. So here I'm just looking for one that I think is gonna look good. My issue was, though, the leaves are kind of short and squat, and the page is long and tall, and so I was trying to figure out how to make that work. So I decided to go ahead and add another layer with this book page. It's some dictionary page, and then looking for a piece of fabric here. So just rip that in a taller piece, and that's basically it there. At this point, I'm just gonna glue the rest of it down and add my date. Okay, so the prompt for this one is borders. And I had this page that I honestly don't really love the colors and the way it turned out. Yeah, I had done this for a Christmas journal from like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I don't remember, but I've had this paper for a long time. And I'm totally okay with covering it and only showing bits and pieces. And actually, that's really the intent of this kind of page. So, for me anyway, when I do these things. So I'm just kind of collaging some different tea-dyed papers and then some packing paper over the top. And then over off to the right, you see I've got some Happy Planner stickers. I had just picked these up. I think they might be new. Honestly, I really try not to buy these sticker books anymore because I don't use the stickers. I'm hoarding them. So they have to be pretty special in order for me to want to buy. And when I flipped through this one, I was like, oh yes, I need this sticker book. And partly because I knew I would be able to use it for more than just in my planner. There's obviously lots of planner stickers in there, but they're in different shapes and sizes than their typical sticker books are. But really, it was more, I just fell in love with the florals. And they were just such a different color from florals that you normally find that I knew that I needed to get this one. So anyway, so I'm sticking down the first one, and my goal here was to just add stickers over the top of the page, and then I'm going to draw borders around them with my Stabilo All pencil. And so yeah, we got some more Oliver. So anyway, that's kind of what I came up with. I like the page a lot. I have the feeling this is going to be one of those pages where at the moment, and even right now, it's maybe not my favorite page, but the next time I flip through the journal, I'm sure I'll like it a whole lot more than I do at this moment. I felt like it got a little bit busy. But I do really like it. I don't know. It's a different one for me. But anyway, I'll let you finish watching. Oliver was very restless. And this is where he was chewing on my water brush. Just doing everything he could to get my attention, but he's a good kitty. He just sometimes is very demanding. So, yeah, and actually as I'm rewatching this, as I'm doing this editing of the video, I like it a lot better than I thought I did. The borders that I did were, I think, kind of unexpected for the prompt. But in the end, I like the idea of it a lot. I think my main issue with this one is there's no focal point. There's multiple focal points. So, yeah. So anyway. Okay, day 17, the prompt is paint. And here I'm just looking for a background paper to hide the color of the paper that's in my journal. So I'm just looking for, actually I found the paper right away that I wanted. It's the nice soft gray color. I was just looking to see if there's something maybe better, or something that I might like better than that. But I was trying to be frugal with the back side of this, which it's fine. I have so much paper. I need to stop doing this kind of thing. Like, seriously, just use the paper. You've made your decision. Just use it. So here I'm just measuring what size I need and cutting that out with my paper trimmer, and I'll just glue that down. And then for the prompt itself, I actually did some watercolor. So I wish I hadn't forgotten to turn my camera on, but I used some texture paste through a stencil and did the notes there in texture paste, and then I'm just doing some watercolor over the top of that with some of my new handmade watercolors that I bought on Etsy that are super nice and shiny and sparkly, especially on this black paper. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show little bursts of color here and there on top of the music and kind of try and represent maybe the sound that the music would be making. I should play that and see what it really sounds like sometime. See what the melody is. But yeah, so just having fun with some watercolor paints, and this is going to be my journaling for today. Okay, so day 18, which is actually today, is just quote. So I went and looked for, yes, cat butt, sorry, or cat tail. He was being extremely annoying. Anyway, I went and found a quote that I really liked, and so right now I'm just trying out different pens to see which pen I might want to, because I'm going to write the quote out myself. So I'm just seeing which pen I might want to use, and I ended up finding this paint pen, and even though I don't love my handwriting all the time, I went ahead and did it this way anyway. So yeah, so this one's gonna be a pretty simple one. I'm just gonna paste the quote down, and then since I still had my all pencil handy. I went ahead and did a border around it as well, and that's all I'm doing for this one for today. But yeah. Oh, or did I can't remember if I added a background paper or not. I feel like I probably did, but I maybe didn't. So I guess we'll both be surprised. But anyway, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the journal with me, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.